Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Jaren Jackson is out there with Anthony. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Ginobili. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Golden State, we've got Wade. Jason Tatum is out there with Thompson. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Rose in at the point guard. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now here's Anthony. Brunson outside. Over Rose. And Brunson gets it to go.
Boy, how highly skilled is Jalen Brunson with the ball in his hands. The ability to get anywhere on the floor that he wants to go.
The 3 from Tatum. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I did get a chance to catch up with the Warriors head coach. Now, he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Anthony. The Warriors pull it in. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Here's Wade, and Wade slams it in.
And there's the slam by Wade. Such a remarkable athlete.
And so just over a minute and a half played. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Doris, what a breakout for the guard, Jalen Brunson, these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
And he can't hit the second.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Rose. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And how about the clever move by Rose? He somehow manages to get around the contact and finish.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Collins checked in for Klay Thompson. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Norman Powell's checked in for Jackson. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Back to Anthony. That one, no good. Good D by Siakam. From 8. Knicks with the rebound. It's Ginobili on the wing. Brunson outside. Anthony against Wade. Baseline jumper. Siakam pulls it in. Warriors leading by 4. Over in the corner, Rose bangs home the trifecta. Rose has got 7 points.
And Rose has shown himself capable of knocking down that 3 when he's got some daylight.
Ginobili outside. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Wembanyama outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Ginobili over Wade. Ginobili can't hit. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Siakam's shot is off.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And the basket by Ginobili.
Ginobili, he's like a whirling dervish when he's driving inside. Just kind of glides his way to the basket.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Collins pass it to Rose. Siakam outside. Tatum a screen. Lets it go from deep. And the Warriors miss again.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Powell, the pass to Carmelo. Great D that time from Tatum.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Rose kicks to Wade. Collins setting the big for Wade. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Love the concentration from Wade. Totally committed to finding a high percentage shot.
Pass to Powell. For 3. They get it again. Out to Brunson. Here's Wembanyama. And at last, they get one to fall.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Here's Wade. And then Wade slams it in.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. And that does it for the first quarter. Warriors ahead. They're up by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Here's Irving. And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all miss significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
So with Anthony sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. C.J. McCollum out there with Ginobili. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Hachimura in at the center, locking down the middle. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Ginobili trying to get open as Johnson. And there's Ginobili. That's good on the assist by Powell. Ginobili's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Knicks. Irving passes to Tatum. Fires the 3. There's Tatum's range on display.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that three-point shot off against virtually anybody.
Ginobili, that's for 2. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Ginobili's got 4 this quarter.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Outside Collins. Markkanen looking it over. Outside Tatum. 5 to shoot. And another 3 for Golden State.
Boy, that jumper is as pure as it gets. Jason Tatum off a pass from his teammate makes easy work of it.
Hachimura setting the pick for McCollum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he's the adult in the room. And he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer.
And that one misses. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate. Your classic combo guard, C.J. McCollum, can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times, a valuable piece for this team.
Rose goes in and finished off by Rose.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Johnson, he's checking for Norman Powell.
Knicks substitution, number 16, Cameron Johnson.
McCollum outside. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Jackson. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Golden State. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
Johnson outside. Back to Ginobili. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. 8 points for Manu Ginobili.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Rose kicks to Thompson. Three-pointer, Markkanen. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Knicks trail by 8. Pass to Ginobili. Johnson surveying the floor. Ginobili finds McCollum. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future. How about that? He made no mistake on that one.
Warriors leading by 4. And
Timeout.
Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. event for New York. Josh Giddey comes in for Johnson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Manu Ginobili. Collins passes to Rose. Rose against Anthony. Pass to Brunson. Back to Anthony. Good D by Thompson. The Warriors leading. Markkanen with it. Over in the corner, Rose. The Knicks pull it in. 1:25 left to play in the first half. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Markkanen. Rose finds Thompson. They could use a bucket. Oh, Thompson, tough shot.
Boy, beautiful shot off contact. That is what you get with a bigger guard like Klay Thompson.
Jackson, a screen on Wade. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Warriors leading by 4. Bounce pass from Rose. Jackson against Collins. Three-pointer, Markkanen. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And, Kevin, every opportunity counts.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Cans it from downtown. Now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit. But can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
On the wing, Markkanen. Covered by Anthony. Shot clock at 5. Rose in the post. Brunson covering. And that one is good. Rose has got 11.
Well, you love the attitude of Derrick Rose. You want to play great defense? No problem. I can still finish.
Here's Anthony. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Warriors lead by 3. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Center court. And get ready for the fast half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring on the shot. It's all good. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And the Warriors with possession here. D-Wade out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Tatum. And it's Siakam in at center. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Out to the wing. Wembanyama against Siakam. Offensive rebound. Misses from close range. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. 3-point lead. And the basket by Wade.
And those pull-up jumpers are going to serve Wade well. He's got great hands, and he doesn't get out of rhythm.
It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
I tell you, one of these guys who just specializes in drawing contact from the defender. Derrick Rose always attacking.
Shots.
And the first one drops.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Brunson kicks to Ginobili. Anthony up on top. He's covered by Thompson. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Anthony.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Wade drives in. Yep, it counts. Wade's got 4 this quarter.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Brunson the pass to Anthony. Back to Brunson. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Rose. He's got 13. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Wade against Ginobili. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Warriors leading by 7. Tatum kicks to Thompson. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 3rd assist on the night. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the last few years we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players, but with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just 1/3 of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. Knicks trail by 12. Outside Anthony. To end the run, and he's good on the 3-ball. Anthony's got 12.
Well, this is why Carmelo can be so scary when he's coming off the pick and roll. Just so many ways he can hurt you.
Thompson in the corner. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. The Knicks have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Ginobili kicks to Brunson. Outside Anthony from downtown, and again New York with the triple.
That attack mentality like he does so often. Melo just putting on an offensive clinic here.
Rose with the ball. He's got 13. Ginobili grabs the board. Ginobili's got 4 rebounds in this game. At the elbow, it's Jackson. Over Tatum, counted, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Jackson.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
That one goes. Count it.
I'll tell you, this guy still plays with a Stars mentality. The strong drive converts against physical defense.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes here for the Warriors. Collins checked in for Siakam. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Klay Thompson. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Derrick Rose. Then for the Knicks, Cameron Johnson's checked in for Wembanyama. Norman Powell comes in for Jackson. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Carmelo Anthony. Johnson dishes to McCollum. 4 on the shot clock. Knicks with a new 14. Brunson against Wade. Brunson barreling in. And yes, it's good. Brunson's got his second basket of the night.
And that's what you call sticking with the play and converting. Jalen Brunson gets to the offensive window.
Here's Wade. And he makes good on the layup. And the Warriors lead by 6.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Wiggins with the block.
Well, using every bit of that 7-foot wingspan, Wiggins airmailing it back.
Can't complete the alley-oop. And so Powell will bring it up for New York. Brunson the pass to Johnson. Lets it fly. Ginobili misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Wade. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Ginobili.
And there are so many reasons to be a fan of Wade's. This young man's ceiling is sky high.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Knicks making a change here. And Wade drops them both.
Hard not to be impressed by Dwayne Wade's natural ability as a scorer. I mean, he works hard, no doubt, but this guy just has a gift for finding his shots.
McCollum kicks to Ginobili. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Dwayne Wade, he's been the guy making things happen for the Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court for the Knicks, they've got Powell. Jaren Jackson is out there with Anthony. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's McCollum in at the shooting guard position.
A great job by Anthony keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
Thompson finds Rose. Over Giddey. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the Warriors lead by 8. Knicks shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. McCollum with the screen for Anthony. And the wing jumper offline.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
To the middle. And it's Anthony again missing. Warriors leading by 8. And he drops it in from the low post. Rose has got 4 this quarter.
I'd say he gets on a roll, you better watch out. Rose is having a tremendous night. He's been relentless attacking.
Anthony, the 18-footer, is right on the mark. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Thompson dishes to Rose. Collins, a screen on Giddey. Outside Collins. Lets it go with the three. C.J. McCollum with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Jackson. Over Rose. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Jackson.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Cullen passes to Giddey.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
On to the Knicks. Josh Giddey taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Giddey.
When you look at Josh Giddey's overall skill set and combine that with the 6'8" size and the point guard mindset that he has, he is special. The playmaking, the willingness to score it in tough spots. This guy has got a bright future.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Siakam is checked in for Markkanen. Jason Tatum comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Wade in for Derrick Rose. And here's Wade. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Thompson outside. A three. And the Warriors miss again. Knicks trail by 4. Brunson kicks to Jackson. Back to Brunson. Over Wade. And the Knicks miss again. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Derrick Rose is checked in for John Collins. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Anthony's checked in. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And the Warriors miss again. Knicks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Ginobili.
And a timely bucket by Ginobili. Once again proving that he's a guy you can rely on in those big moments.
And Thompson kicks to Rose. Tatum setting the pick for Rose. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Brunson outside. Anthony looking it over to take the lead. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Golden State moving the ball around. Ginobili against Wade. Count it, and the foul. That one on Ginobili.
And this team already trusts in Wade's ability to nail the big shot. Very impressive.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
They've been in the zone from mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they've found in that space.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Anthony. Off the left rim and out. Warriors leading by 5. Siakam passes to Tatum. Throws it down. JT.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter of this one. He rifled that one in from distance. Anthony's got 15 points in just the second half.
Whenever you need a huge bucket, you know they're going to look to Melo. This is when he shines.
Here's Wade. It's rebounded by New York. Now Anthony. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, great scorers just have that knack. Get inside, it's either a bucket or a trip to the free throw line.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Free throws good from Anthony.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Wade against Ginobili. The shot by Wade, no good. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 13-5 run to the left side wing. Pass to Anthony to tie it up. Outside for Wembanyama. New York missing again.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
Timeout.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Wembanyama, a screen on Thompson. And the Knicks miss again. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 21 seconds left in the game. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Dubs, Derrick Rose. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Team score. At the line for the Warriors, Pascal Siakam.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Shots good by Anthony. So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Andrew, an impressive win for you guys. How will you look back on tonight?
It feels great, I think the whole team played great. We shared the ball, we grabbed rebounds, we made big possessions, so I think it was a great game.
Hey, Andrew, congrats again. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldrich, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Derrick Rose.